Welcome back. JP with Max Tr3 Revival, and I've got a few projects I'd love to get into. I did pull out, and I'll show you right here, generator so I can bench test it, maybe clean it up a bit. I got the carbs out, and these carbs are the ones off of the 58. Missing some linkage on the ones for the 62, so I wanted to see if maybe I can just make sure these are good and then pop them on in the meantime for the 62 and get that started running with the gas. I also got some cappings that I found that are for the trim. That's from the box with the 58 parts. Picked out a few more items on the bench I want to get cleaned up. And I think we'll dive in and see what we can get done. So let's get at it. All right, well, if I sound a little muffled, it's because I'm making sure I'm not breathing all this stuff. Anyway, so I'm not trying to get it perfect. I'm just trying to get it better so that something can stick to it. You know, the inside of it's pretty rusty, so I may try and hit that with like some Ospo or one of those kind of products. That's, you know, a little bit of a change. We'll go with that. There you go, next steps. So this one's done. Still got this one to go. I don't know about that early stamping part right here. I got two cars. Have an extra one. Anybody needs one. Wants one that's hammer tone finished, let me know. All right, for this particular little piece, it's hard to get in there. It's intricate little details. I don't have a sandblaster at my convenience. What I'm gonna do is I've got some metal rescue that I've had for a while. Just put it in there, drop it in, and see if that's going to do what I need as far as getting most of the rust converted. So we'll soak that for 24 hours, pull it out, and give it a shot and see what it looks like. So that's one of the pieces right there. Came out pretty good. So I'm not going to put a final coat on it. It needs to dry for 24 hours. These are the metal caps. I also dug these out, and these are, looks like these are aluminum. They're much lighter. Don't know why there's a mix between the two. So if you know, let me know. There's the next 4 pieces. I'm going to try and clean these two up. And then if anybody knows what color, red or orange, that this is the original jack, yeah, let me know. So it does take a little time to do these parts, but I think they came out okay. Next on the list was to check out the 62 with this compression tester kit. What I want to do is find out if that motor's any good. If I can check the compression between the cylinders, I'll know if it's, you know, fairly in good shape or not. This is a universal kit. Open it up and it's got a bunch of different settings, pieces. I imagine it's not too hard to hook up. Looks like I'll hook the actual dial up, the compression tester, hook it to the actual connection for the spark plug size, whatever size it is, and then shoot from there. More to come. That's part of today's list of items to try and take care of. Let's dive in, see what we can get done. I had been starting with starter fluid, and somebody mentioned I may have washed the cylinders down. So I did take the oil, and that had leaked out from the previous oil canister, and cycle that back through from the top part of the motor. I'm gonna just do this off camera. I'm taking each spark plug out, putting just a little bit of oil down in there, and then I'll turn it over, and then we'll hook up the compression tester. Okay, with all the cranking on that I've been doing with the compression testing so far, I don't see anything that's leaking out. So it looks like I got my oil canister problem whooped. So happy about that. Filter's nice and tight. I started at the front, put the oil in this way, and then started at the back and did compressor testing back forward. So I think that created inconsistencies amongst the cylinders because they probably sealed up, you know, it's an old motor. So also my batteries are really weak. I'm gonna give that a chance to charge up. And then I'm gonna start from the front and go back through. I think I'll have more consistent numbers at that point. So I got to give it a little bit to charge up the battery, and then we'll give it a shot again. All right, safe to say I'm pretty pleased. It looks like we got a little inconsistency, and this is twice through on 3 and 4. 4 was a tad bit higher on the second go round, but not by much. And 1 and 2 stayed pretty much the same. So safe to say I think that compression check is good. I'm going to lock down the distributor, and then we're going to work on trying to get the carburetor sorted out. I'd say that's pretty promising for the motor that's been sitting for quite some time. All right, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to wrap it up on this go round, and then we're going to pick some new things to do. I appreciate everybody jumping in, checking out the video. If you can, hit that like, subscribe button, and notification. Help me grow the channel just a wee bit. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.